trade review for my last video. I posted on Tuesday, March 4th. I put this was my biggest swing trade yet. And it would have been, if things played out. Um, so let me go into the trade stats, and then I'll get into the trade review, and then I'll get into the actual charts itself. So first, the stats. So I got stopped out at break even on this trade, so this was just, simply commission and fees, as you can see here. But I went long with this position, 2 contracts. It was a pro trend swing entry because I was trading in a line with a daily directional bias. Yes, a daily time frame. The narrative was bearish. However, when it comes to market structure, only thing we did give on the daily time frame was an external shift in market structure because price closed below the last higher low with intention, with bearish intention. However, bearish order flow wasn't confirmed because price didn't give a lower low, lower high, and a new lower low. So therefore, just because we have simply the external shift in market structure does not mean market structure has officially changed from bullish to bearish. So yeah, I was still trading in alignment with the daily bias, which was bullish. If this trade hit TP, I was targeting all-time highs. If this trade hit TP, it would have been a 1 to 11 R. I lost less than 1 R because again got stopped out at break even. I entered this trade on Tuesday. Well, I'm not saying I entered in it. I placed the buy limit Monday evening, and I was triggered in the trade Tuesday morning. So I was triggered in at 11:12 in the morning on Tuesday. I wasn't even near my phone. I didn't even have reception. I was just triggered in the trade, and it happened to saw I was triggered in. When I got off work. So exit time, my stop loss, or the trade hit my break even. Again, my stop loss was at break even. So pretty much right after the New York Stock Exchange opened, that volume kicked in, and the price went not in my favor. So daily directional bias, bullish, 1 hour order flow, bearish, market conditions, it was trending. Mistakes, not a good read on 1 hour market structure. Confidence level was medium. Now I'll explain why that was a medium as well. I slept pretty good. News on this day, we had these news events on this day. Emotions, I was proud. And this is not before the trade, this is after the trade. Even though, I got stopped out at break even, I was still proud of myself because it was a lot of growth on my end. And I went into it in my weekly review last week, but a big thing that I struggled with specifically last week was, okay, so I have this new rule, right? I was scalping NASDAQ on the 1 minute time frame, manual executions. But the whole point of me transitioning into swing trading futures is to give myself more time freedom, and especially with my obligations to like the Navy. There's a lot of things in the Navy I can't control, like my work schedule or going on a seat or this or that. It's just so because of that, swing trading just fits my lifestyle a lot more. And because of that, I told myself, okay, unlike or back when I was scalping, I had a 2-hour trading time window, 9:30 in the morning to 11:30 a.m. in the morning. So I had a 2-hour trading time window. With swing trading, I no longer have a trading time window. All I simply do is place alerts and set buy limits or sell limits, depending on what I'm looking for. So the fact that, pretty much last week, even though it was a profitable week, I wouldn't say it was a good week in terms of performance because pretty much every trade that I took last week was manually executed. So that's me making my trading plan pretty much every day last week. So just because someone has a profitable, so keep that in mind. It's just because someone has a profitable day or week or month or quarter doesn't mean it was a good, it wasn't good. It doesn't mean that necessarily. You gotta look in the background, like how was your performance? Did you follow your trading plan? Or you were binge trading? So it's just like, just because someone has a green day does not mean it was a good day. So, but in this case, again, this day was not profitable, but it was still a good day in terms of performance. So that's what matters the most to me. I know me with this trade, like in the long run, it's gonna help me. So anyways, back to the stats. Pre-market routine, I did complete that. Trade management, I set my TP and I trailed my stops. So overview of this trade. So this trade I gave a 4-star. So honestly, it was not a bad trade at all. When it comes to my entry, the stars aligned pretty perfectly. If I had to be nitpicky with this trade, then I'd say that the only thing I really truly wish I did better was when it came to my analysis. I feel like without intending to do so, I imposed my will too much on the market. Uh, Daily directional bias has been bullish and still is bullish as price has not yet formed a new lower low, lower high, and a new lower low to confirm, from bullish to bearish market. Simply just an external shift in market structure on the daily time frame doesn't make market structure on the daily time frame bullish. So when it comes to this, I was spot on. I think that this trade overall, which is a riskier one, just because on the 1 hour time frame, the eternal shift in market structure wasn't with intention, and because it wasn't with intent, that swing high had every chance to become a new lower high within 1 hour market structure, and that's exactly what we got today. So overall, happy with the trade, especially because risk was reduced. So that's the overall, excuse me, my overview for this position. So now let's get into the screenshots. So screenshots here, right? So we had a sweep on liquidity. We had a shift in market structure. Now, it wasn't with the intention. Like, yes, this closed here, but look at the following candlestick, the strong rejection. So anyways, I was expecting for price to trade lower into the extreme order block of this price move here, this price leg. The price take out sales by liquidity, so inducement, buy limit trigger, stop loss was here. TP was all-time highs. And then as you can see here, so again, we had that internal shift in market structure with the lack of intention. So it makes it high risk, right? Especially because it's internal, not external. So I was triggered in the trade, spot on. And then as price moved in my favor, I reduced my stop loss. My stop loss was here originally, right? But as price moved on and as price formed a new swing low, I reduced risk automatically. That's a habit I'm trying to get into, is stop leaving risk on open trades. So I moved my stop loss from here to the last swing low in price. But eventually, I eventually moved it to break even. So the trade became officially risk-free. Let's see. And this is what happened. So, like I said, triggered in here. So price, this swing high, this swing low failed to take out this swing high because, we traded higher, but we just engineered more buy side liquidity. So pretty much we have relative equal highs. And because this swing low failed to take out the last swing high, I then was looking at this low as a weak low. And that's when price, stopped me out at break even. We had manipulation, but eventually price continued to drop. We just pretty much filled in the fair value gap and then we dropped. So yeah, that was the trade overall. Not a bad trade. Like I said, I followed my plan to the T. I just didn't have as good as a read on 1 hour market structure. And yeah. I kind of went over this already. Yeah, I went over that already. So let me get into the actual charts now. Since the market just closed about 25 minutes ago, roughly, I kind of just want to do like an end of week recap on how the market's currently looking. So as you can see here, we have this weekly decisional OB. This OB caused the break of structure, and that is why it is valid, and that is also why it's held so much weight, because price respected it here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We respected this price. This OB held, or it was being used as a form of retail support for about 7 to 8 times, roughly. So it held weight for sure. However, that's non-valid because, like I said, price now has closed below it. But again, market structure is king. Higher high, higher low, higher high. So now that we have a new higher high, I'm pretty much expecting something like this to take place. Oh, this is the wrong tool. How bad? This one. So I'm pretty much, since we have that new higher high, now I'm expecting price to trade lower, form that new higher low, and then continue to trade higher. So that's what price is currently doing. So yes, again, narrative is bearish on the weekly time frame. However, it's important to understand market structure. Market structure, it rules out everything. Honestly, you can't, like I said, you just can't look at one thing, the candlestick, and be like, we're bearish. Like, yes, we're bearish, but what are we overall? You know, that's what matters the most. So, like I said, price took out all this liquidity here. So now, what I'm looking at the origin, because the decisional was already invalidated. So that no longer holds weight to me. Now what I'm looking at is this here. I'm looking at this for price to come here, which is very doable, being NASDAQ. So you may see retracement, come into here, and then we trade higher. Of course, it's not going to happen within 1 week, but like I said, longer term, then yeah, this is definitely something I'll be looking for. Now, if this is invalidated, the only thing that has my interest now is the origin of this entire price leg from here to here. If I get my premium and discount tool, yeah, this extreme order block rests within discount. If you trade deeper into it, it'll be, you know, even a deeper discount, which will be even better. But for now, that's how the weekly time frame is shaping up. Now let's go into the daily time frame. All right, let me delete this. This is just markups for this morning. All right, so again, like I said, when I was talking about we had an external shift in market structure, but now a new lower low, lower high, lower low. This is what I was referring to. So price did close below the last higher low within this uptrend with intention, you know, but however, we don't have a new lower low, lower high, lower low yet. Now, if price does showcase that, okay, then the daily directional bias is bearish. However, because price did not get that, we are still in a bullish market overall on the higher time frames. So yeah. So this is the 27th. We had the sell off. Check out the low. Gave a short-term bullish reaction. Dropped again. Well, within that reaction, price also respected this order block here. Came lower. And then, like I said, normally after an expansion, you always see a pause in price. Like, look at this. Expansion. Pause in price. Expansion. Pause in price. Expansion. Pause in price. Expansion. Today, you know, due to the weekly open, high, low, close, if I put this on here, all right, it's not showing correctly right now. It's cool. Yeah, but anyways, yeah, like I said, it had expansion, another pause on price, and then today, you know, price did trade lower, yes, but we closed back above because I think I mentioned it in a few videos ago. If we have a bearish week, so price, we open here, price trades high, the manipulation, right? This is the high of the week. Once high of the week is formed, the rest of the week we're going to expand. However, because of open, high, low, close, we still need the low. So this today was pretty much the low. Like I said, we traded lower, and then price came off that low, as you see here, came off that low, and then we closed. So then this will make up the overall weekly candlestick. So I was expecting lower prices today. I was expecting lower prices today early on, but then I was expecting the week to close like this because I mean, that normally is what happens, especially when it comes to open, high, low, close. Like, once you understand this theory, it'll give you a better indication of how to trade throughout the week, intraday at least. All right, now 1 hour time frame. All right. All right, 1 hour time frame. And again, this is exactly what I was just talking about here. So lower, so we have lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, price corrects, lower high, lower low. So when I was saying in my trade review section, like if there's one thing that I wish I did better, was to have a better read on market structure on a 1 hour time frame. This is what I mean, you know. And I mean, I had it down. Like, I knew 1 hour order flow was bearish, but I think there's just some things, the little things I could have did a little better. Like, for example, if I went into the week not so heavily focused on NASDAQ is reversing, okay, then I could have had an open mind to what current price action was telling me. And like I said, me being a swing trader, honestly, this is my entry model right here. And then we have the inducement there. So honestly, I could have had a sell limit like right here. And then let's just say that daily low was like, I think it was like right here. It was like 700. I remember yeah, it was here. That would have been a 1 of 4. And TP would have been hit on Tuesday. I'd have been done for the week. Like, honestly. So it's just like, I don't know. It kind of sucks to see things in hindsight, obviously. But that's why, I don't know. I think I'm going to do some reflecting this weekend where I'm going to stop going into the week with price is going to do this, price is going to do that. I notice I do that a lot. And I mean, it's cool to be confident in your analysis. However, it's just like when you're married to that analysis, that's all you see. And whatever price is telling you, it's like you kind of just subconsciously just block all of it out to the point where you're just so fixated on what you're looking for. And in a way, that kind of what happened to me this week, you know? There's multiple opportunities I could have, not multiple, but like I said, this one and probably this one here, I would have been able to capitalize on. And I would have been probably, well, this trade was like a 1 of 4. If I entered this trade at the mitigation, that will be targeted the low, stop loss above the OB. That would have been a 1 of 3. So that would have been, let's just round it up, let's say 8% ADR for the week. But because I was too married to my bias, and I was imposing my will on the market, like I said, it kind of just clouded my mind. And I blocked out, again, subconsciously, not intentionally. I blocked out everything else the market was telling me. And obviously that costed me, let's say, like I just did the math just now, 8 hours roughly. So, yeah, I don't know. I think I'm going to stop trying to just be so fixated on what I want to happen. And instead, just flow with the stream of the river. And let the market communicate itself to me. Because, again, every single time frame tells its own story. But if I'm in a way talking over, okay, let's say, this sounds weird, but let's say me and the market have a conversation, right? And I'm constantly talking over the market, and it's just like the market is just like talking very subtle and calm and peaceful, and it's just like me, I'm raising my voice, and because of that, it's just like I'm ignoring what the market's telling me completely. I know it sounds like a weird analogy, but I mean it's true. If I'm putting myself above the market, so say, let me draw it out. So say this is the market, right? And then let's say this is me. So at the market, I don't know what else to draw. So the market is communicating itself to me, right? It's trying to be level-headed, right? So I think, yeah. All right, so this is the market, and this is me. So the market is trying to communicate itself to me, right? But me, I'm too married to my bias. I'm too proud, or I guess you could say arrogant, or I'm just imposing my will on the market. The market has to do this, the market has to do that. So because of that, the market trying to be this, the market trying to be level-headed. But me, because I'm imposing my will on the market, I'm putting myself above the market. So because I'm putting myself above the market, I can't hear what the market trying to tell me, you know? And that's when I get humbled, like I got this week. So yeah, weird analogy, but I mean, it makes sense. Like, so you don't want to put yourself above the market. And at the same time, you don't want to put the market above you. Like, you gotta try to stay level-headed and just let the market just simply communicate itself to you. So, that's my 2 cents for the week. But over that, like I said, besides that, it wasn't a bad week. I mean, I know Monday started off pretty rough, but let me go to the weekly time frame real quick on these stocks. I do think that the market is going to reverse soon. The Tesla is at a key level right now to reverse higher, and also Nvidia is as well. So all these are both part of the NASDAQ exchange, because yeah. Now I know on the weekly time frame, NASDAQ does have some ways to get to its key level. So I mean, in this case, it's something I kind of just play by ear. But like I said, I do like the way Nvidia and Tesla are both looking when it comes to getting back in sync with higher time frame order flow, which is bullish. Because again, we have this external shift, clear bullish intention, higher low, expecting that new higher low to form, and then again, just right price to here. So I'm gonna try to get in Tesla maybe this week, to be honest. I may get in Tesla and Nvidia as well, maybe on Robinhood. Yeah, but this is like a key area to buy in, so I'd definitely buy both Nvidia and Tesla. I like Tesla's price to action a little bit better, but that's what I do. But besides that, that's pretty much like the trade recap, the daily recap for this week. So March, this is the first week of March trading. Wasn't the best. I think I'm down 3% for the week so far. But again, we still have 3 to 4 weeks left in the month of March, so it's not the end of the world. Just gonna kind of just take it day by day, and again, just not put myself above the market. So yeah, but that's it. Hopefully, you guys can take away something valuable from this video, and I should be back on Sunday.